Alright, everybody on the rug. So, how was gym? Did we do a lot of movement in gym?
Yes.
That is so great. I can tell by the red faces, and that's what we're going to talk about right now. So, good timing. So, the first thing, so I don't know if you know this, but what we're doing today, we're going to talk about some science stuff, and then tomorrow we're going to do the experiment for it. So, the more information we get to do today, the more time we'll have for the experiment tomorrow. So, can we all work on that now? So we can have the full time tomorrow for the experiment? Okay, great. So, the first question I want to ask you guys, does anyone know what coordination is? Yeah. Okay, Ian, what do you think it is? Okay, well, do you want to give it a shot? Okay. Okay, if you didn't answer, then you're done talking, and you are definitely not going to talk. Go ahead. Kind of. So here, this what I want everyone to stand up. Okay? Everyone stand up, and I want you to start moving. I know after all this work, how you can handle it. Everybody up and moving. Now, what do you notice? Did I say talk, or did I say you can stand up and move? Now, when you guys are moving right now, what systems in your body are moving?
Your muscles.
Okay.
Your arms.
Sit. Your muscles. Sit.
Your muscles.
Okay, so you guys just learned all. Okay, 3, 2, 1. We are done talking, unless we're talking about the specific question I'm asking you. Are we all in agreement with this?
Yes.
Okay. So, you guys just learned about the human body, right? So when you're moving, can someone tell me a system that's in their body that's working? Let's look more broad. So, your skeleton, is that moving? When you're going like this, are your bones moving?
Yes.
Okay, so your bones are moving, Preston. Your muscles, and then there's one more. What's the other one I'm looking for? What? Okay, if your bones are moving, your muscles are moving, and Daniel, your joints. Close. Okay, so those are the 3 systems that work together. Rowan and Daniel. Daniel, come over here, actually. You're going to sit with me. Okay. So someone just tell me the 3 systems that we said work together. Did we forget already? Nemi? Yes. So your skeleton, your muscles, and your joints. Okay, so those moving together, when those things work together, that's creating movement, which is our coordination. But when you walk like this, what are you thinking about? Are you thinking about what you had for lunch? Exactly. You're thinking about nothing, right? So I'm not thinking, lift my right knee, put right foot down. Lift left knee, put left foot down, right? So what's happening then? Who's telling my body to do that?
Your brain.
Your brain. So your central nervous system. Beautiful. Your central nervous system is what controls those movements. Why am I hearing talking? Okay. Yes, Preston.
Isn't that where all the things that go through your body and through your central nerves?
So yeah, but so what we're talking about here, so your central nervous system, we're talking about your brain and your spinal column. So those are the things that are sending the messages to create the movement within the 3 things we talked about, which is what coordination is, okay? So does that make sense or no? Okay, so coordination is when the body systems work together to create movement, okay? And what's the thing that sends those messages to do that? your central nervous system. Beautiful. So you have these triggers in your brain that connect to your body parts, which is what makes us move. Now, can we think of anything that triggers our brain that makes our body do things? Preston?
Hot and cold.
Beautiful, hot and cold. That is something. So if you touch a hot plate and you pull your hand back, is that because you told yourself, I need to remove my hand from this hot plate, it's burning? Or are you like, before you even know, your hand's off, right? Yes.
I did this project on the nervous system, and basically I showed them the class that.
Awesome.
A picture of the burn.
Very cool. So, since you're the expert, what are your 5 senses?
Your sense of smell.
Okay. So smell, vision,
Touch and
taste,
smell. And
hearing. Okay, so those are your 5 senses, okay? So these senses, when they're triggered, they send inputs into our brain that has us make reactions. So if I take a giant lemon and I take a huge bite of it and my face looks like this, do I always look like that, or is that just how my face looks when I eat a lemon?
It's because your taste buds.
Because it's sour, and so that's the reaction that my face has. So, did you talk about stimulus and responses with the central nervous system?
well, not really.
Well, perfect, because that's what we're going to talk about today. So, if we're talking about stimulus and response, just hearing that, can anyone guess what a stimulus is?
It's like a question and response.
Kind of. So, the stimulus is what triggers the response. So, if we use the example with tasting the sour lemon and then making the lemon face, what is the problem? Okay, please put your legs up.
Yes, this is.
I'm sorry. So, if I'm eating the sour lemon and then my face bunches up because it's sour, what part of that is the stimulus and what part of that is the response?
When eating your taste buds, that is stimulus and response.
Beautiful. So my sense of taste is sending a message to my brain saying, woo, this is sour, and then the response in my body is making a face. So what I want for you to do now is I want you to turn to the person next to you, and I want everyone to be able to give me an example of a stimulus and a response with any of the 5 senses, something that you hear, something that you see, something that you smell, something that you taste, or something that you touch. Give me an example of something that would happen and then a response that would follow. Okay, please talk. No, it's not. But if you poke him, see.
It's good. That's your or when you hear
Okay, wrap up your conversation. can't wait to hear what you guys came up with. So, do you guys want to volunteer? Should I start picking it? Okay, Sophia?
So, one of ours was to take something and stuffing and like spit it out.
That's more of a choice. So we're talking about these things that happen so quickly that, do you understand the difference? Like, it's a sour lemon. I don't make this face just for fun. Like, it just happens because of my response. But if I'm spitting something out, I'm like, I don't really like that, so I'm not going to eat it. So let's try a different one, okay?
Like if it's very burnt, you might react by like maybe spitting it out. Like very hot.
How about, but that's different. If something is really hot and you put it in your mouth and then it comes out because it's burning, that's different than not liking the taste, right? Okay, so if something's really hot or if something, what about if something's really cold? Do you guys feel ever reactions with something being super cold?
One of the things that we talked about is you have to
Yeah, but that's true. Okay,
Ours was like,
Ian?
if somebody scares you, you like jump on that.
that's a really good one. So if someone says, boo, actually why don't you two act that out first? Why don't you stand up quickly? I want you to come up behind him, scare him, and I want you to jump, because that's a perfect example. Boo.
I know.
Get me in.
Oh my god.
Yes, sir.
Boo. That's exactly what it is. What about if I came up and I started tickling Ian?
Do it.
So if you tickle, sit down, guys. You got Ian. Okay, Ian. So if I tickle you and you giggle, what is the stimulus and what is the response? Michael?
The laughing and,
So laughing would be the response, and what's creating that?
Tickling.
Tickling is the stimulus. So that's touch, stimulus. That's perfect.
Do you have one for something like coming towards you, like if there's something?
I'm really sorry. You need to sit over here, and you're not going to talk anymore, or you can't be part of the discussion. I'm really sorry. It'd be nice for them to be respectful to their peers, right, and actually listen when they talk. I'm sorry. You have the floor.
If there's something coming towards you, or let's say that someone's about to punch you, your body immediately reacts, so move over.
Okay. Okay, that's good. Anything else? Nothing else? What about if you, so we've talked, have you done one for all of our senses? You have?
No, I was trying to do hearing.
Okay.
So if you like, let's say if you put like something on your ears, like yeah, and you turn music, like sometimes like when you turn on your phone and it's really loud, and you
You jerk it away because it's hurt. Okay. Michael?
the nose one where like a skunk sprays you.
A skunk sprays you?
Yeah.
That would be a bad day.
Watch out for the skunk.
So you would run from the bad smell.
And you would like put your neck.
Okay. Okay.
If someone tries to torture you by doing nails on a chalkboard, you would automatically click that.
You probably would automatically cover your ears. Jesse? We need to think more about things that our body kind of does without us. So what if you wake up in the morning and there was a bright light in your face? Would you just look at it, or would your eyes close before you even had time to think about it?
I would your eyes would close.
They would. Okay. Okay, so since we're starting to get a little wild, what we're going to do is I want you guys to go back to your desks, and I want for you to write to me. You can do this with a partner. Actually, don't go to your desk. Do it with a partner. Yes. But you have to write down. You turn on your partner. you need to write down 3 situations, and then I want you to circle the stimulus and put a square around the response. So I'll write that if you guys forget. But so I want to know that you guys know what is causing the reaction, okay? Okay, so you guys have 5 minutes to do that. So grab a piece of paper. Do
you want to sit on my test? Wait, why is
Oh my god, it's on the deck.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I think they're too important.
Can I use the paper?
Okay, do you have a piece of paper? This is my deck. Kendall, get a piece of paper. Okay, I'll get one. Do you want to write? Do you want to write it? Because you have better handwriting. Okay. Do you know? Here. What color? But make it be blue. You can just color this one blue. That's what I did. Stop me. I'm going to mark it. Oh, that's just